So, you want to learn to play Pressure by Muse on the guitar? Well, you're watching the right video. Hello, I'm Paul Douglas. I'm a musician with decades of experience performing, recording and writing music. If you're new here, then please consider subscribing to the channel by clicking that subscribe button down there. Okay, so we'll start with the main intro and verse riff. So this starts on an E there, so we're on the G string at the 9th fret. The only tricky thing about this really is there's some quite big slides in it, and it can be difficult to get those nice and accurate. So just take it slowly, don't rush, and concentrate on hitting that target note. So this is the intro riff. Once again, a bit slower. 3, 4. Now that riff is repeated 6 times. 2 for the intro before the vocals come in, and then another 4 times underneath the vocals in the first verse. We'll now move on to the pre-chorus. There are 2 riffs here, one of them which is here, around about the 7th fret, and another one right back down the other end in root position. I'll do the one round about the 7th fret first. It goes like this. Another time, a little bit slower. 3, 4. It's exactly the same figure, played twice. Then we move down to the second pre-chorus riff, which is the one right down here. This is similar, but not quite the same, an octave lower. And that is repeated 4 times. I'll play it again once more slowly. 3, 4. As I said, that's played 4 times, but the last time it's cut slightly short and you actually end on the open E string. So I'll just demonstrate that. So you don't play the second half of that little riff. We're now into the chorus. There are what sound like 2 separate guitar parts here to me. One that's playing 8th notes down here in unison with the bass, and another one that's strumming some quite high-pitched chords. I'll take the one in unison with the bass first, and I'll just play that through for you. I'll play that again and slow it right down for you. 3, 4. Now that is repeated exactly the same twice, 2 times through. The second time through that, the other guitar starts those strummed chords I was talking about. The chords that are being strummed are G, D, G, D, E minor, B, E minor, C. So that's the first time the chorus comes in dealt with. We're now back around to the intro and verse again. So for the second verse, the intro to it is the intro riff played once, and then that riff repeats another 3 times underneath the vocals on the second verse. Then, in a similar way to after the first verse, we get the 7th fret pre-chorus riff. That's played twice again. And then, similarly to the first verse again, we move down to the root position pre-chorus riff. So that riff is played 4 times through, but the second time through this time has a little subtle difference in it. So I'll play that through for you. You can see where the difference is. So hopefully you heard the difference there. The second time through, these power chords were introduced up here, which is A, B flat and D 5 chords. I'll just play that second time through slowly for you so you can copy what my fingers are doing. 3, 4. So after that pre-chorus second riff, we're then into a little instrumental break. The first thing that happens here is the pre-chorus riff gets played again, but on quite a lot cleaner guitar sound. So I'll back my volume off here on the guitar. And basically that goes like this. The second time is truncated slightly. So it ends on that G there, the 5th fret on the D string. I'll just play that through slowly for you again. 3, 4. We then move down to the low pre-chorus riff again in this little instrumental break. But the first, it's played twice, and the first time it's played, it's slightly different. It goes like this. So that first time through has got that extra little twiddle. I'll just play that slowly. After that, still in the instrumental break, we have another sliding riff that's similar to the intro and verse riff, but it actually starts on an F sharp there. I'll play that through for you. Play that again slowly. 3, 4. Now that has an even bigger slide. That's the biggest slide in the whole song. That's a full octave from a B down there up to a B up there. So that's the one you've really got to watch to make sure you get it nice and accurate. And that ends the instrumental break, and we're now onto the final chorus. This is the same as the previous 2 choruses. After the final chorus, we're onto the outro. In the outro, we have that low pre-chorus riff again, which is played twice, but the first time just the bass guitar plays it, and then the second time, to my ears, the guitar joins in. And the final thing that happens in the whole song is that second slide-based riff finishes off the whole thing with an extra little twiddle at the end. That's the one that starts on F sharp, and it goes like this. Once again, slowly. So what do you think of the latest Muse songs from the upcoming album, Simulation Theory? This song, Pressure, is probably my favourite out of the ones that have been released as singles from that album so far. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, then please hit that subscribe button below the video player and click the notification bell if you want to get notified when I post new videos. Keep making music, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.